In this video, I'll show you how I draw this toggle chain bracelet step by step. Open Procreate. I'm gonna create a new canvas within one of my existing folders. Change background color to be dark gray. I will look up yellow gold color reference in Pinterest. I like this yellow gold color, so I simply screen captured. I can import the picture into Procreate. Add a layer and change the brush to monoline brush under calligraphy brush. Press and hold on the color you want and draw on the side. This way, I extracted 5 to 6 color ranges, and this will be my color swatch for the rendering. I will number these to indicate easily. Add a layer. Monoline brush is pretty even thickness and clean brush type. Press the midtone value. There are many different chain designs, but today I will draw an oval cable chain. Draw an oval. If you hold for a second, this will make your oval snap and become a perfect smooth shape. When you release the shape, hit the edit button on top, then you can easily edit the shape. I'm going to make a couple more until I find the right shape I want. I think the last one is my favorite, so select the rest, then cut them off. Add a layer. Change the layer mode to clipping mask mode. In the clipping mask layer, your drawing will be clipped to the layer below. Pick the second value. With the soft airbrush, I color top left. That is because I chose the light comes from the top left. And this light will hit the inside surface of right bottom of the link. Then I pick the highlight color. Apply it in the middle of value number 2. This link is oval but made of cylinder wire, so each section should look like a cylinder. I pick the darker value number 4, then apply 2/3 from the light direction. Then simply extend the dark value to the middle of rest area. Pick the reflection color, value number 6. Apply this on very edge. Pick the value number 5, and I would add contrast with this. At this point, you will see these two parts are similar and these two parts are similar. I just want to add darker value around the edge so that it looks rounder and more dimensional. No need to worry about the unevenness of brush mark because we can use smudge tool, which is finger shape on top, to blend and smooth the brush mark. Now the link rendering is done. I'm going to copy and paste this link to make the chain, and I will need this vertical link in between. I'll show you how to decide the right distance between links. Duplicate the layers. Move one to left and move one to right. Inside of these rings should touch each other. That will define the right distance. Lower the opacity of the middle link, then I'm going to draw a middle vertical link. I'm trying to draw a straight line. Hit Action on top left, hit Canvas, then activate the drawing guide. Now I see the grid, so it is easy to make the straight line. The reason I draw this line shorter than what it's supposed to be is because the brush stroke is thinner than the other chain links. I can enlarge the line to be the same thickness of other chains. And the length should be the same as the over chain, because this chain is made of same links. So the links should be overlapped considering the size of this cross section. Add a layer, change it to clipping mask, and shade this one with bright and dark value. If you have hard time to figure out where to put highlight and where for the dark shadow, consider it as a squished sphere. You can reference my previous video of how I draw a metallic balls. Open layer, then I group these links by combining them together. This is not merging down, so that I can edit each element later if I want. Grouping allows me to scale them together and move them together. Duplicate the vertical link and move it to right. I will add shadow where these links are touching each other. This will add depth of each element. Scale them down as a group. I'm going to merge one vertical and one flat link, then repeat them. There are too many layers, so I pinch them to merge, but leave one of each element, not merge it, just in case I need to edit anything later. Then I'm going to add smaller chain between main chain and the toggle. Now the chain part is done. Add a layer, select the rectangle selection, draw a rectangle for a toggle bar. Pick the midtone value and dump the color into the rectangle. It is a cylinder-shaped toggle bar, so I'm going to add shade vertically. Bright on left and dark on the right side. This bar needs a small loop or O-ring attached so that it can be connected to the chain. Toggle bar needs a loop to be closed like this. The inside diameter of the loop, which is A, should be smaller than the length B of the toggle bar. Otherwise, the bar can be moved and slipped from the loop and you can lose the bracelet. Considering that and the design aesthetic, I can decide the size of the loop. Shade the loop with the same way I shaded the overchain. Now I'm going to add the charm. Add a layer on top of chain group, hit selection, ellipse tool, draw an ellipse, and dump the color in it. Since the charm is flat, I should shade the minimum difference of the value, but adding a skinny line of highlights on top left and dark shade on bottom right, I can add the thickness on it. Let's add an initial on the charm. Hit action, add text. I picked W because it is my initial. You can choose a different font as well. Once it is chosen, move it onto the charm and adjust the scale. Basically, they are on the almost same surface. The tone should be similar. Add a layer and change it to clipping mask mode. If the initial is debossed, top and left were on the sunken part is dark, and bottom and right were on the sunken part is bright. This charm can either has a hole on top and connected to the chain with O-ring, or this charm has a loop as part of its design. I will render as the first option. Duplicate the vertical link and move the layer to the top. Rotate it 90 degrees and flip horizontal considering the light direction. Hit the charm layer. Pick the selection tool with ellipse shape. Draw a hole. Pick the eraser tool. Then make the hole by erasing the color. Add bright color and shade around the hole so the edges look more dimensional. Now the toggle bracelet with charm is done, and I'm going to add shadow. Go back to gallery, duplicate the project. Open the duplicated project and open layers. I would merge all layers by pinching them together. I needed to merge everything for the shadow, but I didn't want to ruin the original file. That is why I duplicated the project. Add a layer. Move it below the bracelet layer. Hit the bracelet layer. Hit the selection tool and pick the automatic selection. This automatic selection will select a similar or same color range. Hit the background and wherever the negative space is. Invert the selection. Change the color to be black. Open layer and hit the bottom layer and dump the black color into selected area. Looks like nothing happened, right? But when I hide the bracelet layer, you can see there is black silhouette under the bracelet. Move it to right and slightly below because the light source is top left. Hit adjustment, Gaussian blur, tap anywhere on your screen and drag to right. Dragging to right will increase the blur effect and dragging to left will decrease. Lower the opacity of the shadow. It's done. Hope you guys try drawing your own design. And if you have any question or suggestion, please use the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. More jewelry related videos are coming. Thank you for watching and see you next time.